welcome back to the channel. It's KenishiaLashay. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my second trimester. I'm halfway through my second trimester. I am 23 weeks right now, so I have 4 more weeks to go, and then I will be going into my third trimester. But I thought I would kind of like break it up because second trimester is kind of long. I really should have broke it up at 20, but it's totally fine. So if you're interested in today's topic, then just continue to watch. Okay, so the second trimester, y'all, it's been up and down for me. So I was reading, a lot of people said they were getting a lot of energy. That's when it's kind of like just very blissful and very, you know, really easy. But for me, like, it has been easy, like the first part of it, but like now I would probably say about starting at, let me see, I had wrote stuff down. In my week 15, I was getting very tired, and even like now I'm still like super tired all the time. And honestly, I don't know if it's from just working all the time or if it's from just growing a baby. Well, it's probably growing a baby. I'm pretty sure it's growing a baby, but working on top of, like, you know, growing a baby and stuff like that, it's not easy. So that's definitely taking a toll on me as well. But my mood has been up and down, my tiredness has been up and down as well. Right now, this week, so I'm 23 weeks, and then the last couple weeks I've just been very tired. I haven't been feeling like doing anything. And I was talking to my midwife. I am doing a midwife, if you guys don't know. I don't think I said that in a video yet, but she told me that, you know, most of the times when I'm feeling okay and everything, and then I just kind of lose my energy and it just kind of goes out the door, or I'm just always tired or just tired out of nowhere and stuff like that. She said 9 out of 10 is the baby growing, it's having a growth spurt, so it's literally just kind of, you know, sucking up all my energy. So that explains it for me. I try to be mindful and not try to overwork myself and just do all extra stuff, which I have. I've been taking a break from like my social media like crazy, and it is taking a toll on me, y'all. Let me tell you, like, I've been getting so like upset with myself. I've been getting so down, because I'm just so used to like posting all the time. But anyway, okay, so second trimester, I've just been very tired still. I have my days where I have like energy, where I can do stuff and move around, no problem. But it seems like all the time, like around noon, I'm ready to like take a nap. Literally every day. Like when I'm at work, I'm like, oh my god, I'm just ready to go to sleep, whatever. But yeah, that's been kind of crazy. And then actually, okay, so weeks, let me go to my paper because I'm just gonna be rambling and get off topic. So I'm gonna try to stay on topic as best as I can. But 1 second, you guys, I have been writing in my journal. So I'm excited about that, to kind of like look back at it and everything. Weeks 14, I was so happy because I had a lot of energy. I said my appetite is back and I can eat regular food, which is crazy because so the food that I have been craving, y'all, and this is so not like me, well, part of it is, but part of it isn't. I've been craving a lot of sweets. That's me, like, I love sweets. And I remember my first trimester, I couldn't eat any sweets at all. I just didn't have no type of craving, no type of appetite for it. All I wanted was peanuts and almonds and fruit. That's all I wanted to eat. And I literally was like forcing myself to eat. But like now, all I want is greasy foods, fast food, and ice creams, or just sweets in general. So I'm trying to like wean myself off of that, but it's so freaking hard. So I'm really trying, and I'm trying to like get back into eating how I usually eat. I always eat like a lot of fish, a lot of chicken, just like white meats and everything, and just more like on the healthier side. So I'm like, I know this is not like me. Week 16, I was starting to show a little bit more, so my bump was starting to pop more, and I was getting so excited because I can finally kind of like show it off a bit more. My skin was so dry, it still is. I had to use, it's called Peach and Lily. I forgot the actual name of the moisturizer, but it really helps with the skin barrier, and that helped my skin tremendously because my skin was literally so dry. That's why I thought I was having a boy, because I was reading that like if your skin is really dry, your hands and all that stuff, it could be a sign that you're having a boy. But so in week 17, I was so excited to start to feel the baby move. I started to feel little flutters here and there. I think I said this in my first trimester update video, but I could have sworn I felt the baby move like around weeks 12. I swear, I had called my mom and everything. But in week 17 and week 18, I really started to feel like the flutters and like the baby moving around and everything. So that was super exciting. Also in week 17, so my vagina was starting, well, it still do, it hurts. Like, it's not like painful, it's just like a really dull pain. At first I was nervous. I was like, oh my god, what is that? But I was talking to my sister, I also talked to my midwife, and both was just saying, you know, the baby is growing and that's completely normal, not to be alarmed or anything like that. So I was like, oh my god. But yeah, like, it's so crazy because it's always random, but like sometimes I'll just get like a little sensation of a dull pain. I was like, what is this? So yeah, week 17 and 18 I really started to feel it a lot. I was like, oh my god. Also in weeks 18, that's when, so you know, the stomach is growing and it's stretching and everything. So that week and week 19, or just in general, my stomach was starting to itch a bit more, and I was like, oh, let me put this baby butter on here, like the balm, the cocoa butter, the Palmer's massage lotion, all that stuff. I started to use a lot more, like literally every single night, because I was like, but I know that, you know, obviously the skin needs to be hydrated and everything, so I was like, let me just go ahead and rub this on me. The butter and the balm I really like to do because I feel like it's a little bit more hydrating than the lotion is, so I like to put a bit more of that on, and I've also put the oil on too. That helps tremendously. So yes. Okay, so week 19, now this one, it kind of scared me a little bit. Basically this week I started to get pain on my right side of my stomach, and it was so crazy because the day before I had just left my appointment with my midwife, and I told her everything was fine. I wasn't having any symptoms, I wasn't feeling any pain, I didn't have any dizziness, blurry vision, nothing, like nothing was wrong. I was having pain like so bad. Like the day after I had wrote her, I was like, yeah, I'm having really bad pain on, you know, the right side. I basically told her that I was having like pain slash cramping in the middle part on my right side of my stomach. So it was like right here, let me show you. Yeah, it was kind of like right up in this part, but a lot on this side. She said it sounds like round ligament pain and that I should try taking a warm bath. Also try to take like 2 Tylenols, and she also recommended that I start chiropractor. So I took the 2 Tylenol and that literally helped it so much, and I also just put a heater pad on my stomach and that helped a lot. I didn't do the chiropractor just yet, but I am gonna start going because I have been having like pain by like my pelvic area and everything, and like the round ligament pain I have been having a lot. So she said if I'm in pain now, then I can start doing chiropractor therapy or whatever. So I'm probably gonna do that. Also, you guys, what's crazy, I had to write down stuff. So I talked about my energy because it came and it went, it came and it went. Like it comes and it goes away. Like right now I'm doing pretty good. I went to work this morning, went to the grocery store, came home, cooked dinner, got myself together, and filming this video. This literally takes a lot out of me to do, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm trying to get better at it, you know, and not try to like use my whole weekend filming and everything, because sometimes I literally just want to like lay around. So that's that. So yeah, my energy kind of like come and go or whatever. Right now I'm high on energy. But also I'm starting to notice it's mostly like now I'm having a really hard time sleeping. My sister, she let me have her C-pillow. That has been helping me sleep. Like when I first got it, it really did help me sleep, but now I'm like, I don't know, like these past couple weeks I've just been tossing and turning all night, and I'm like, I don't know what is going on. And it's crazy because baby, she don't like be kicking and moving and stuff too much at night. Like me and her, we pretty good. Like she usually just move a lot during the daytime, and at night she'll be moving a little bit, but she don't be like keeping me up at night where I can't sleep. This is more so me, like just honestly can't sleep. And it might be because I feel like I have a lot to do and not a lot of time left, and I think I'm just starting to get very anxious about things, and so I think I'm like thinking about stuff, you know, so that's why I think that's happening too. I talked about feeling a baby move. Like now, you guys, like since I'm like weeks, I would say 21 and 23, I'm really starting to feel her move. Like she moves so much, and she's really active, and it just makes me so happy because I would rather have her moving a lot than not moving at all. And I actually, y'all, if I'm being completely honest, like one day I had got extremely worried because like I said, she was very like active and move a lot. And so this one time I didn't feel her move for like 7 hours, and I was like, okay, that's not right. So I had to pray, lay my hands on my stomach and pray to God, like, God, you know, make sure she's okay and all that stuff. And as soon as I started praying, y'all, she started moving around. I cried. I was like, oh my God. When I tell you, I get so emotional. I get so emotional. But I'm serious, like I was getting so worried. And so I told my midwife about that today, and she was like, if that happens again, like if it's longer than, you know, how long I had said, to let her know and stuff like that. And when she had told me too, she also, when I was telling her about when I was cramping and stuff like that, she said that if I started to bleed or spot, to let her know. Y'all, I got so worried because like I know what usually time that means, like when you bleeding or spotting or whatever during like pregnancy, like miscarriage. And I was like, oh Lord, no. So I was kind of worried about that, but she's fine, she's totally healthy. But yeah, like I had to pray. I had to lay my hands on my stomach and pray for real, because I was getting really scared. Like, Lord, please don't let nothing happen to my baby. So yeah, like as soon as I started praying and talking to her and everything, she started moving. I was like, Lord, thank you. So that was kind of like a scare that I had. So 20 weeks is when we had our ultrasound, and we seen her. She had gotten so big from the first time we seen her, from 11 weeks, and she has gotten so big. She was moving around. She had hiccups. I seen like the little bubbles coming out of her mouth from like the fluid and everything. And at the time she was like, I believe she was 13 ounces, so she was like right under a pound. So I'm pretty sure she's gotten much bigger by now, and she has the right amount of fluids and everything, and she's just doing amazing. So all praises go to God, seriously. So I also have to be careful the way I like move and get out of bed now and stretch. When I stretch, sometimes it do get a bit uncomfortable, and also when I try to like just jump up and get out of bed, I have a whole bunch of pain. It's mainly like around this part. I know I have to be a bit more careful and move a lot more slower now, because if I move too fast or move the wrong way or something like that, you know, I just stretch a little bit more. Okay, so this is another thing too. So sleeping, trying to sleep like on my left side, because they say sleeping on the left side is best, but that has been very hard for me because I usually sleep on my right side, and I really have been sleeping on my right side. I will get up like during the middle of the night and turn over, or Dexter, he'll wake me up, like especially he's really good about doing this. Like if I'm sleeping on my back, because you know sometimes you move around in your sleep, and like he'll, I guess, I don't know, he'll just wake up or something like that, and he noticed that I'll be sleeping on my back. He's like, babe, get up, move over, get on your side, you on your back. Or like this one night he had got out the bed and like literally put like pillows behind me, like under me, and propped me up and everything. So he's really good about me making sure I'm sleeping on my sides or whatever. So that has been, it kind of has been a struggle because yeah, and like I said, I don't think I slept on my back that much, but I guess I do. So yeah, still trying to get used to, you know, just training your body to sleep, you know, in different positions. It just takes a lot of getting used to. So this is pretty much kind of like the last thing that I have noticed from second trimester so far. My feet and my ankles have been getting so swollen. They haven't been, are they swollen today? They not that swollen today, but like weeks 21 and 22, especially my left ankle and my feet were really swollen. On the right side it had went down a little bit, like when I propped my legs up. But other than that, like heartburn though, oh my God. I talked about this in my last video too, but heartburn is still a hot topic over here, okay? It's not as bad as it was in my first trimester. It's still like, I still get it, and when I get it, like my chest be on fire. So I still get it, but not as much as I used to. So it could have been maybe the foods that I was eating too, I don't know. Oh, and also groups that I'm in. So a lot of the groups that I'm in is basically kind of like on these apps that I have. Like I have the What to Expect app, the Babylist app, the Baby Center app, the Bump app. The main one that I always use is Babylist for my registry, and I also use What to Expect pretty much all the time. And I use the Bump for the baby names because I still haven't decided on her name just yet. But those are like the main three that I use. The one that I go to a lot is What to Expect. And I like this one because they have like the community where you can go under different groups. So they have My First Pregnancy, African American Mommies, Breastfeeding, Home Birth, September 2022 baby group. So I really like this, and it's very helpful because like any questions that I have pertaining to like what stroller do you guys recommend, what are some of your favorite breast pumps, what are your essentials for your registry, like stuff like that. I really like this app, What to Expect, just because some of these moms on here are first-time moms, and some of these moms are like on their 4th child, so they have the experience obviously, and so it's just very helpful. And this honestly where I spent a lot of my time when I'm on my phone is because I'm still trying to get my registry together because it's just taking me forever. I feel like I started in March and I'm still not done, so I'm trying to get that together. Okay you guys, so that pretty much wraps up my second trimester so far. I am gonna do a second trimester weeks, what am I, 24 through 27, just in case anything changed, and I'll just keep y'all updated on that. But other than that, thank y'all so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this, so I know to keep creating content like this. And until next time, I'll see y'all in my next upload. Bye y'all.